Good morning and welcome to the Cloffice. I hope that you are well this morning. I was just rereading the account of Jesus being captured and just going through the whole part of the story to him being crucified and all of the signs that fulfilled scriptures in terms of his bones not being broken and him being pierced and them casting lots for his clothes and just all of that. And then him being crucified and then the tomb being found empty. And so here that brings us up to John chapter 20 and verse 11. Now Mary stood outside of the tomb crying. As she wept, she bent over and looked into the tomb. And she saw two angels in white seated where Jesus' body had been. And they asked her, "Woman, why are you crying?" "They have taken my Lord away," she said, "and I don't know where they have put him." At that she turned around and saw Jesus standing there. She saw him, but she didn't recognize him. He's standing there, and she knows Jesus very well, but she didn't recognize him. And it says in verse 14, she did not realize that it was Jesus. He asked her, "Woman, why are you crying? Who is it you are looking for?" Thinking he was the gardener, she said, "Sir, if you have carried him away, tell me where you have put him, and I will get him." And then here's the best part, verse 16. Jesus said to her, "Mary." She turned toward him and cried out in Aramaic, "Rabboni," which means teacher, rabbi. See, what really strikes me in this is, although she knew Jesus, she's talking with him, she sees him, she's talking with him, and she doesn't realize that it's him until he says her name. There are times where we don't realize that the Lord is with us and he is showing us signs for things and he's speaking to us and he's directing us, and we don't even realize that it's him until all of a sudden, at one moment, it's like he says our name and our eyes are opened, our ears are open, we realize, whoa, this is the Lord. He's been showing me all along. He's been directing my path. He's been guiding me and keeping me. And so today, I want to encourage you to get into the presence of the Lord. Spend some time in worship. Spend some time in prayer and ask the Lord to speak to you. And start to reflect on things that you have felt him showing you in this season, in this past season, and start to connect the dots, because God is always directing us. He has sent his Holy Spirit to teach us, to direct us, to protect us. So spend some time with the Lord and ask him to reveal to you himself and how he has been speaking to you, because he is near you. He is never far away. He is in the whisper. Have an amazing day, and God bless.